So you are launching a membership website to generate recurring revenue, but what if you set it up wrong? Or maybe you spend months, sometimes even years, trying to build your membership website yourself, and it simply does not work out. So let's get to today's topic, which is 5 mistakes people make when setting up a membership website. And I will give you as well some insights how to avoid them. So let's get to mistake number 1, which is choosing the wrong membership platform. So this is a very, very, very important step, and it can be sometimes harsh to people simply because they are coming to situation which we will talk about now. So I will actually split this in 2 parts because there are 2 types of people who are usually come to us. So let's start with type 1. So type 1 people will be those ones who, when they started their online journey, they maybe didn't even plan the membership at the beginning, they was doing something else. So what they did, they went with platforms which was like, marketing and attracting people with easy, simple, quick, like one-click, setups, things like that, which is kind of very attracting maybe when you are starting your journey simply because it's gonna be very easy and simple. But that's actually not the case where it's coming to membership platforms, because membership you are building for a long term, not like a one-time event which you are running and ending. So choosing a platform which will be flexible and will grow with you in the future as you are going is very, very important. So starting with this one, that easy and simple platforms, simply is a big no-no if you are looking for the membership platform. Okay, so try to avoid those ones. The second type of people are the ones which are coming to us, are the ones which are simply try to build the websites themselves. So they was looking around for online tutorials, things, so they know that there are different tools. They choose something, but then they come to conclusion that the tools they choose, they are clunky, does not work out, users are frustrated simply because things does not work out, there are errors, conflicts, platform does not deliver content the way they wanted, and then it simply ends up, with the nightmares where people just give up because sometimes even they, lost the idea why they actually sometimes started their membership journey simply because they spent too much time and attention to technical gremlins that it didn't end well. So what are the good platforms? When it's coming to membership platforms, look for open source solutions. What are open source solutions? Open source solutions is like WordPress, for example, a platform where developers globally can come in, join with their insights, with their input, build up things they want and use the platform the way they want. And that is probably the biggest thing you need to look at when you are growing, because not always the journey, how it's gonna end up, in your situation. So having a flexible platform which will be able to flex direction you need is very, very important, because what's gonna happen with those online platforms which are offering kind of a ready to kind of go system, that you are kind of signing up in their platform and using their kind of vision and tools and everything what they providing, is that again you will be limited to them. And that's again sometimes people are leaving those platforms simply because they cannot provide the solutions they are looking for, or they cannot deliver the content, for example, the way they want or their members want, and that just ends up there as well. So you see, when you are starting your membership journey or any other website, you're creating a content, you're spending months, years, sometimes you spend tons of money, and if that platform you are hitting the wall, that you cannot do something, is a very, very harsh situation, because you don't have really any choice. Then drop everything and start from the scratch again on a new platform which finally will deliver what you are looking for. So that is why it's very, very important to choose the right tech in this first place. So what is my recommendation here as well is that just a membership platform is these days does not really work out. My recommendation number 1 is, when you are choosing a membership platform, choose it with the idea that it has e-commerce system underneath. So what I mean by e-commerce system is that you want e-commerce platform which will be able to sell digital and sometimes even physical products. Because trust me, it's gonna be very important part from your journey in the membership platform, because you will come to realization that you want not only provide membership content, but you want to start selling things outside from the membership as well, like different digital products and, like I noted as well, physical ones. Okay, so that would be very, very important thing which you probably want to take in consideration when you are looking to create your membership website. Okay, so that's mistake number 1. Let's get to the mistake number 2. So mistake number 2 is choosing the wrong membership model. So when it's coming to membership model, what is important that you do not create only one type of content. So what commonly people kind of think about membership content is that they will create different courses, which will be pre-generated, and then they will, put it all underneath the membership, and people will be now joining to get to that content. At some point, yes, it is like that, but the next thing is that for how long you will be attracting them if you have only this static content. Most likely what's gonna happen, they will get what they came for and they will quickly leave. And that's not the goal, because you want to build recurring revenue. Keep that in mind, okay? So where it's coming to the content itself, so it's not enough just with pre-recorded content. You want to also concentrate on other type of content, like for example, you want to do a live calls with your members. Okay, you want to probably as well open some community space for them, so where they can come and meet each other. So by that I mean, online platforms, like for example, you can open a private Facebook group. It can be as well WhatsApp, or any other, like Discord, any other online platform which is easy accessible for people. Because again, you do not want some specific platform just which would be, where you need to even sometimes install something, or register somewhere separately, which you are not using already on a daily basis, because you want to make it for your members as easy as possible as well. Okay. So that's there. And then the second thing, what is important as well, is that you do not want to overwhelm your members. You want your content to be structured, and you want your members' journey in your membership as well to be structured, okay? So that's about the membership model. Now let's get to the mistake number 3. So mistake number 3 is not having a strong onboarding process. Okay, so this is another important part which will be a welcome kind of sequence when your members are joining your membership. So if you do not have this part in place, what may happen is that people are joining your membership, they're getting into your dashboard where your content is, and they look around, they don't understand where they need to start, what they need to do, stuff like that, what is important, what is not important, maybe in a first place, how to navigate your dashboard, where are your social media platforms, for example, or any other offers which are maybe outside your membership platform, like calls, for example, where they will see them. Okay, so having onboarding process in place is very, very important. So how this onboarding process can be simplified is simply by that you can create a welcome email sequence, for example. So when your members are joining, that triggers automated emails. So first of all, you of course will be sending out the welcome email, which is probably will provide information how to access the main content like dashboard. And then like following emails can be going out with, for example, where you are offering them to subscribe to your calendar, where they will find events, subscribe to your social media groups, do the rest of the things. Okay, so that all can be delivered through the emails. There is also a possibility that you can create onboarding page where you have steps for them to complete, which will help them with onboarding. It can be also as well some sort of welcome guidance video, which is guiding through your membership, where you explain and welcome your members so they feel welcomed, and they feel as well that they're not going to be lost, they will know exactly what to do. And also keep in mind that you want to keep your members engaging. Okay, so that is why providing this social place where they can meet other members is very, very important. Okay, now let's get to mistake number 4. So mistake number 4 is not pricing for profit and growth. So when it's coming to pricing, there are 2 common mistakes people are making. So either they are pricing too low or they are pricing too high. So if you will be pricing too low, what you will be attracting? You will be attracting so-called freebie seekers. They join your membership simply because it's very cheap. They take your content and leave. So you see where this goes. So those most likely are people you do not really want to attract in your membership. Another example where you are pricing too low is simply if you are promising too much for too little. What's going to happen in this situation is simply you will burn out, because you will understand that the amount of work you need to put in is way too much than you get back. Okay, so you see, that is why it's important to understand the pricing and attract your right audience according to the price. Okay, so now what's going to happen if you are pricing too high? So if your membership is, for example, with no clear value, people might join, but they will also very quickly leave because they will understand that there is no really value in it. They can also start requesting refunds and stuff like that. So if you are going too high, then there should be as well expectations where it comes to the content. One more important thing as well, keep in mind, many coaches, too many coaches in these days actually are convincing you to raise the prices, which is not great suggestion, simply because they're forgetting one important thing, and that is authority. So those coaches, they have built already authority, so they can raise the prices and everything will be working fine. They have audience, they have everything they need. But if you are starting out and you do not have this authority, you do not have audience, and you will be overpricing your membership, you simply will lose out. Nobody will come and join your membership. You will think that your content is not worth, and you will simply end up nowhere. So how to fix this actually is go and do a research in your specific membership niche. Take a look around. What are the pricing already out there? That will give you a rough idea where you can start. Of course, it depends on the niche, so always do research properly. Also, remember that you can always increase your prices as you are going, or if you feel that it needs to be done that way. But that's what we are kind of looking at, right? And then another thing what can help in this situation as well is if you are introducing multiple tiers, like basic, premium, VIP. So try to make 2-3 different plans for your membership, where the higher tiers will get some extra. It does not necessarily need to be membership physical content in your dashboard. It can be as well some extras like one-on-ones which you will be offering, or some extra bonuses, which will be for the higher tiers. But so those would be solutions, how to deal with this pricing. So price adequately and try to target people you want to work with, instead of trying to get everybody in or nobody if you are overpricing something. Now let's get to the mistake number 5. Mistake number 5. No retention strategy. People join, then leave. So this is coming down to people who are your existing members already. So what are mistake here? Mistake is that sometimes people concentrate on attracting new members, that they simply forget about the existing ones. And what's happening with those ones? They just feel left, nobody is paying attention to them anymore, and they will simply leave. Okay, so how you can fix this is simply by, first of all, communicating with your existing members. You can always, offer them some extra perks or something as long as they stay in your membership. Keep them in your community engaging. So how you can keep them engaging is that you are speaking with them, you engage them in activities which you will be organizing. Okay, so because when you are opening a membership, it's not that you will open and it will be running on pre-recorded content. It's not happening like that. Many times people actually joining for you, for your personality, not for your content. They want to be in your community. They want to hear sometimes ideas from you. Okay, so it's not always about the content. So those are the 5 common mistakes which we are seeing, on a daily basis, because we are working with memberships for many years. We have created hundreds of membership platforms and membership websites, and those are the common mistakes, which we see. So I hope you enjoyed this presentation and you learned today a lot. So if you are in a stage of launching your membership website for recurring revenue, we have actually platform advanced membership, which is created with those 5 things in mind. So if you want to see what we are offering, visit webbuildingacademy.com and see how we can work together. Ciao.